Eventually, the dispatcher uses Rhonda's phone in order to locate her, and as the 911 call continues, deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office urgently make their way to the residence.
James, stop. Stop. They're here. James, they're here.
Sheriff's Office.
And as the
Stop. Stop. They're here. James, they're here.
Office.
Here. James, they're here.
Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office. All right. What is it? All right, you come out here to us.
Nobody's harmed. Nobody's harmed. Right here. Right here. I think he's in shock. His mother passed away. And he's the sole caregiver, and I just think he's in shock. And I got him late today.
James, it's okay, man. Hey, you're gonna be okay, dude. Okay. All right. Do you have weapons on you? No. Is it okay if I check real quick? Sure. Let's go. Turn around for me.
Guns in that room.
No, there's not. No, please don't. No, I'm not putting you in custody.
No, this is just to make sure there's no weapons
There's a
on you.
mental health issue here.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
No, this is just to make sure.
No, there's not.
Hurting you, James. I just want to make sure you don't have.
No, ma'am.
I'm just gonna check you right here, all right?
Please don't hurt me.
I'm not hurting you, James. I just want to make sure you don't have knives or
These are
anything,
my
right?
keys.
Your keys?
Okay, here.
Okay.
These are the keys that I have.
Yeah. All right. So, James,
Huh?
Can I talk to you outside, brother?
Yes, can you do one thing, though?
Yes, sir.
This door cannot be locked. Can we open that door, please?
Why do we need to open it right now?
Yes, because the heating stuff doesn't work if it's locked.
Okay. I will be sure to unlock it. I will unlock it
Can you
here.
go back around the front, please?
I will unlock it here before we
Go
leave,
ahead.
all right?
Go ahead.
As some of the deputies attempt to speak with James, a task that will prove easier said than done, another breaks off to talk with Rhonda.
Can you come talk to me in here?
James and I have been friends for 40 years.
Uh-huh.
Good friends. His mom has been ill, has had Parkinson's. He's taking care of her. And
We're inside making contact now.
I would just, it doesn't matter what's in there. Believe me.
Listen to me. I know. So we're gonna take care of it. But I need you to relax and talk to me, okay? What is he doing that's making him feel like that he wants to hurt himself?
Because he told me he did.
Okay, what did he say exactly?
He just said that there was no reason to live anymore. And that he just felt it was best just, you know, I don't know if he said specifically kill himself. But he said there was no more reason for him to live.
Rhonda clarifies that the residence doesn't belong to James, but to his father, who has passed away. She also states that the reason she believes there are firearms in the house is because it had been broken into a few months earlier, and the police report James filed stated that some of the firearms were stolen. While this may at first appear to be a routine welfare check, the deputies will soon uncover that nothing is quite as it seems, and a dark secret is lurking just under the surface.
So James, what's going on today, man? We got called out here because I am sorry to hear that there was a death in the family, and that is what I understand happened today. Yesterday, okay. And this has obviously been very rough for you.
Absolutely.
And so we were called out here because somebody said you were maybe thinking about hurting yourself.
Rhonda did.
And is that true? Is that something you were thinking of?
No.
So what's going on today? What was the argument about today?
Just that what's happened with my mom and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So she's under the impression you're trying to grab a gun and to shoot yourself.
She thinks I would have killed myself in that room.
Okay. But you...
Not my intent.
You're not intending to do that?
No.
Why would she think that?
She just does. I don't know why.
Okay. Can we have medical come check you out, man? Just because...
Sure.
I mean, you got some scrapes and things like that? 360, so it's 10-4 for a month.
Is this what is on your shirt?
That's a little bit of blood.
Yeah,
from your lip or something.
something. Yes.
What happened to your lip?
Just cut.
Okay.
Just
And a little bit on your nose too, the bridge of your nose. Okay.
With blood on his shirt and cuts to his face, it's determined that James needs medical attention. However, he has something he believes is far more urgent on his mind.
But sir, had broken into. They stole music equipment. They stole all kinds of stuff out of my parents' house. I need to lock it.
We're gonna walk out to medical first.
I want to secure the door, please.
We can secure it right now. Is she leaving?
She can come out. I want to secure the door.
You can wait right there.
Yeah, so sorry, we're a little antsy just because we were told there was a gun involved.
Okay.
And our
have
belief
no gun.
was, yes sir, I know, I patted you down.
Okay, I have no gun.
But our belief was that it was in the house, and that's why when we showed up, we were trying to patch you down for weapons, take it outside, because if there was a firearm, we wouldn't want you to
Escorted by a few of the deputies, James is allowed to enter the residence again to turn off the lights and arm the alarm system. Already, some of the responding deputies are having doubts about the seriousness of the situation, something they may come to regret by the end of the night.
I think this is an overreaction.
I'm going to be straightforward and just tell you what's going on here. So, we showed up, you were covered in sweat.
Right.
You have some blood on your t-shirt. You told me, you said, hey, I'm not suicidal, but I'm not in a good mental space.
Right.
All right. And so I would like for you to just get checked out by these gentlemen. They're going to take your blood pressure.
Okay.
Because you were obviously in a highly emotional state when I came in contact with you at first, all right?
The only thing is, we have to go to my other house.
Okay.
You don't have the key, Rhonda.
Okay. Is it the one with the little puppy dog?
No, it's the one that we had made, right?
I don't remember which one's yours.
This one.
Okay. Let's go this way.
Are you sure? Let me just take all of them.
No, because this is the stuff to my other house.
All right, then let's go this way. Okay.
James gives the location of his house, but the deputies insist he gets checked out by medical personnel before he can explain why exactly he's so eager to return to the other residence.
As soon as we got in, she was causing more of a ruckus than he decided to take her around the corner to try to calm her down. I honestly think it's a bit of an overreaction on her behalf. Like,
He was, I don't know if you saw him, he was sweating, like, he was drenched in sweat. And it's like cold. So he's just absolutely drenched in sweat. He's being very calm, like extremely monotone, extremely calm. So I was like, well, why would she think you're suicidal? She was like, I don't know. He said, I don't know. My mom just passed away. I was the caretaker for my mom.
With mounting apprehension about the validity of Rhonda's concerns, one of the deputies speaks with her directly.
Okay, so I know my partner was talking to you, but just if you could just give me a brief, just a rundown of what's going on.
James' mother, well, James has been basically the sole caretaker of his mother the last few years since his dad died.
Okay.
She has Parkinson's disease, and she's been ill, and James has been ill himself, like medically, and I think a lot of it's, was stress related.
Earlier that day, Rhonda had called and texted James multiple times without receiving an answer.
I thought, well, I'll call his mom, because, I'll talk to her if I don't get him or whatnot, and she didn't answer.
James's mother is 83-year-old Marion Colbert. Eventually, James returned Rhonda's call and told her he was at his dad's house.
So basically, we were talking, and he said his mom passed yesterday. And I said, well, we need to call 911, James. Let's go to the house. And he was adamant, but no, we needed to come here and lock. We need to go in here. And I was call 911, James. Let's go to the house. And he was whatnot. And she didn't answer.
James's mother is multiple times without receiving an answer.
I thought, well, I'll call his mom, because, I'll talk to her if I don't get him or whatnot. And she didn't answer.
James's mother is 83-year-old Marion Colbert. Eventually, James returned Rhonda's call and told her he was at his dad's house.
So basically, we were talking, and he said his mom passed yesterday. And I said, well, we need to call 911, James. Let's go to the house. And he was adamant, but no, we needed to come here and lock. We need to go in here. And I was call 911, James. Let's go to the house. And he was whatnot.
Testing.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I thought, well, I'll call his mom because, I'll talk to her if I don't get him or whatnot. But no, we needed to come here and lock wings and go in here. And I was.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Afraid to let him go by himself because I was afraid that he would go and he might hurt himself.
It was around this point that she called 911.
I see you've got a little bit of a cut on your head. Did he hit you?
No.
Okay.
When I was trying to keep him from going into the door, the wall there.
Okay, can you move your hair a little bit? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, because we have medical here.
That's where we're
Oh,
at.
yeah. Yeah. We're going to have medical take a look at you as well, okay?
And trying to hold him, and he was pushing to get around me, and when I did, I hit the edge of the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna put some gauze around there, okay?
Okay. Oh, you're gonna wrap it?
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
I have to stabilize that gauze. That's
Oh no!
I don't want to leave you.
Okay, all right.
As Rhonda's injuries are being addressed, some of the deputies share their thoughts on the situation.
I think she's overreacting, and then I think this dude's just sad and kind of done with. I guess his mom died, but he never made any statements to her that he's going to kill himself.
No, he's had a break-in, so it's reasonable for him to be paranoid. That's why he's super paranoid about everything about his, because it's been broken into, and that's like a violation of like personal, like intimate space. And then her freaking out's probably making him freak out. And he probably is going into shock, which is why he's sweating so much.
Despite their certainty, Rhonda was about to share a detail with alarming implications.
I want you to go home. That way he can go home. He does live at Corona, so that was usually.
But that's where his mother is, deceased.
So no one has gone to.
No. His mother's there deceased. That's what I was trying to explain to him.
Stay safe, right?
Eventually, Rhonda is medically cleared and allowed to leave the scene. However, what she shared about James's mother has left the deputies with the creeping sense that something isn't quite right.
Wait, what?
Mom's got in that dress, so.
What?
Yeah, she just told me that mom passed away last night, his mom.
And then she's still there.
And she's still at the house and no one has gone.
What?
Yeah, we need to like all get in a circle, and this is out of control.
Supposedly this lady said that his mom passed away last night and she's still there. Nobody has gone. She's still deceased in the house. I don't know how much I trust her information considering the state of mind she's in, but I think we should go check that address. But I think she's more my concern than he is my concern.
Well, we can ask him the whereabouts of his mom just to double check.
Still, some of the deputies' doubts about Rhonda linger.
I think she's more of the, I guess, aggressor, if you will.
Yeah, she's off the block.
James has been placed in an ambulance for evaluation. However, he's refusing to be transported to the hospital.
James, real quick, brother. I understand, so your mother passed away last night, is that correct?
Yesterday.
And yesterday?
Morning.
Yesterday morning? Okay. And were medical called out or law enforcement? Okay, so where is she now?
At my house.
So we will have to go down there and make sure she's taken care of according to how we handle those kind of calls. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'll go let my sergeant know that we have to go down there. And this was yesterday morning? Okay. And where would she be in the house?
In the hallway.
In the hallway? Okay. Saying his mom passed away in his house, in the hallway in his house yesterday morning. and she's still there, and he never called EMS or 911.
We need to go there. Me, you, and us three go.
Okay.
This is nuts.
So your mom dies.
Why would you not call him?
In the hallway. That's another thing is, people don't die in the hallway. Old people don't die in the hallway.
You die in bed.
They die in bed or on the bathroom, not in the hallway. And then he's in shock, and then he didn't call us. The first thing you think would happen, you'd call somebody. You're like, hey, my mom just died. So your mom dies, dude. You've been taking care of her for the last 20 years. What's your reaction gonna be, dude? Are you gonna be like, oh, damn, mom died in the hallway. Let me leave her there for over 24 hours and go run errands and go to her house and start rummaging through stuff. What are you doing in there, dude? She's just decapitated in the hallway. And then that's another thing is,
I thought.
Here's another thing that's weird. We got called out for 43-1 threats for him. Like, imagine something happens, you're not well mentally. Your mom is, dude, nothing on this call makes any sense.
It's so fair, Rhonda, that you're crazy, but I thought she was straight up lying that they were on the
Yeah.
The deputies can't see anything amiss from outside the house.
Nobody's in danger, but they're dead in suspicious, I would argue,
sheriff's office.
Suspicious circumstances.
Oh, I agree with you 100%, but the state of New Mexico won't. Because of the fact that they'll say, well, there's no agency, she's already dead, she can't get more dead. I heard that, you mother.
I know. Oh, yeah. Do you smell the stench of death?
Now there's someone in danger.
Sarge, I smell the stench of death.
Since they can't enter the residence without James's permission, one of the deputies still at the other scene speaks with him.
Hey, James. So, Deputy Vela, I just have a question for you. Is it okay for us to go into your residence to check on your mom?
My mom's passed away.
Is it okay if we go into your residence? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I have my dog here, and I'm concerned somebody takes her.
The deputy reassures James that no one will take his dog.
Are they in my property?
No, we're waiting for you. That's why we're waiting for you. That's why I asked you if you would open your door, let us in, and you said yeah.
They decide to transport James to his house so he can help them enter. However, given the uncertainty about the situation, they place James in handcuffs.
So I'll turn on the heater for you real quick, okay?
Can you get my blanket out of there or something? Sir, I'm freezing.
I'll turn on the heater right now. Would you like to come and open the door for us? Or is it okay with you if we open the door and...
What would you prefer?
What would you like?
Well, the first thing is we need the dog taken somewhere.
We'll bring the dog out.
Right.
But would you prefer that we open the door, or did you want to open the door? Because this is your home, and this is per your request to check on your mom.
But as you said, my mom is deceased.
Right, and like we talked about that you'd like for us to check on her, correct? Check on the situation?
Sure.
Okay, did you want us to open the door?
Still unaware of the horror that unfolded inside the home, they take the key from him.
Let's make announcements.
Sheriff's Department, anyone inside, make yourself known now.
What's up, puppers? Are we doing any guns blazing and everything? Oh.
Oh.
What do we have?
We have a DB, obvious 10-7, blood on the walker, on her lacerations to her legs, possibly head.
Let's just clear the house, make sure no one else is
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna take this way. Okay. Well, I think our suspicions may have been confirmed.
Yeah, so this does not look like a natural death.
No, I would say this is not. I'm just gonna clear this real quick. Well, this is not. I'm just gonna clear this real quick. There's blood. This is gonna be part of the crime scene. So we got blood right there in the next to the shower or the tub. Yeah, this is not good.
here. Okay.
I think this is probably
Yeah, let's secure. Yeah, let's secure the house. We'll call for animal control to secure the dog.
Just don't step on that
Yeah,
right
don't
there.
step on anything.
Following their gruesome discovery, the deputies search James and confiscate his phone. With unsettling calm, James makes an inquiry.
Did you all take the dog outside?
We have not taken the dog outside just yet.
Bull is far from home.
I don't want to put on a combat stand.
We're gonna be having animal control probably come get the dog here in a
Rhonda's
second.
not going to pick up the dog.
Probably not right now.
A lot of weird going on with this one. I don't know if it's just because the body's deteriorating, but her state of undress, the way she's positioned, like none of that makes any sense.
Right.
And it could be that I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem natural. I didn't look at the body too much. We'll let CSI handle that. Something's off about this one, brother.
James is swiftly transported to the sheriff's office for questioning.
So we take off your clothes, okay? Okay.
This
We'll
fool
do your
endeavors
hands.
to trap us. Let us reward his cunning.
Now you go crazy with me, huh?
But you can't catch me.
Put it on top of your head, right?
Deputies remaining at the scene secure the rest of the property, wary about what other horrors they may stumble upon.
If we find Dad in here, I'm going to be pissed. It's getting weirder and weirder and longer in here.
I just wondered like what his plan was.
I don't know.
I think Silver, maybe panicked, didn't know what to do. Decided to go to dinner. Kill himself, yeah.
Just one little
During
nick,
questioning, James
you'll
would
be in
eventually
for
provide
a
an answer to
world
that
of
question,
pain.
as well as explain
That's
his
all it'll
mother's
take.
disturbing fate.
No, sir, that's for you in case you want that. Thank you. So, I want to talk to you today about just because the deaths what you told me who that was tonight, which is part of the process.
The detective reads James's Miranda rights and he agrees to speak.
James, can you help me understand why we I'm not so you occasionally were choosing living with me for the last 5 years or so, and we've been having conflicts of late. It's just disagreement or conflict, and she said she sometimes makes some derogatory statements. Like the dog
I never dared to break
wasn't
the
fed sufficiently, that's why she doesn't have enough weight and kill the dog. That's an example.
Though James appears less than enthused over the prospect of discussing what happened between him and his 83-year-old mother, Marion, the detective next asks the question likely on everyone's mind.
How come you didn't call?
Did you ever try
Didn't
to
shock
land?
about what had happened? I was thinking I should just kill myself.
It seems that despite the deputy's certainty that Rhonda had been overreacting when she called 911, her fears had been justified. Still, a question remained. How exactly had Marion passed?
She had fallen off of a chair, that chair that she's on now, and so I got to put her back on the chair.
Despite this claim, Marion's injuries couldn't have been caused by a fall. James states that it was around 11 a.m. on the 1st, over 2 days earlier, when he realized his mother had died as she sat in her walker in the hallway. He admits to leaving her sitting in that chair for around 15 hours before he noticed that she had passed. Instead of calling 911, James carried on with his day, heading to work and even sleeping in the house with his mother's corpse. He only told someone about Marion's passing when Rhonda met him at his father's house. Some of the deputies discussed the horrific nature of this fact while at the scene.
You wake up, get your normal cup of coffee, and then right in the corner of your eyes, Mom's bloated, decaying corpse in the hallway.
What do you think the dog thinks? The dog's like, please stop looking at me.
Already there was growing doubt about James's claim that his mother died as a result of a fall, as some of the deputies still at the crime scene speculated.
That's a little bit weird, dude. I think what happened was they had an argument, he killed her, kind of went crazy. Went back to her house for some reason. Maybe he was suicidal. Dude, this wow, bro. This girl was straight up murdered. She looks like she got the beat out of her, and she's in her walker. Not in a walking position, she's like seated down in her walker, leaning back, like naked except for a diaper. Huge lacerations all over her legs, arms, face. Blood spatter on the walls, on the floor. I'm gonna assume, yeah, like this is a homicide.
For real?
Well, I looked into the face of straight evil today, it feels like. This guy's an actual psychopath.
Following Marion's death, the rest of her family had to be informed about the tragedy.
Hi, Sergeant Nace. I am Lisa Colbert, and your officers were here at my home a few hours ago.
Yes, ma'am.
And, you know, we have a horrible, horrible situation.
Absolutely. I'm very sorry for your loss.
We're blown away. My husband is in a huge proposal meeting with the government today. He doesn't even know this yet.
Lisa eventually told her husband, John Colbert, James's brother, about his mother's death, and the two came down to the station to speak with detectives. What they shared added a haunting layer to the already disturbing story.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna sit right here. That's good.
They discuss Marion, sharing that after she moved in with James so he could care for her, they rarely saw her and only occasionally spoke on the phone. During one conversation a year prior to her death, Marion told them that she feared James may attempt to take his own life. She was so worried, in fact, that Lisa called 911.
My mother-in-law called. She's 82 years old. She sounds very distraught. She called about 20 minutes ago. She's very worried about her other son, whom she lives with. She's unable to physically navigate the home. He went to feed the dogs at 5 o'clock p.m., and he hasn't come back. And he's not answering his phone. She thinks something's happened to her son, to my brother-in-law.
Okay, so what's your mother-in-law's name?
Oh, sir, we have my brother-in-law. Hold on. Is he okay? John! My brother-in-law just answered the phone. Oh my God, this is...
Okay, what's her name, your mother-in-law?
Marion Colbert.
How old is she?
82. Okay, I think she's having an episode of some sort. I think he's okay. He's okay. My husband just talked to his brother. She's having some sort of episode.
Once Lisa and John got in contact with him, James also called 911 to clarify the incident.
Well, so my mom was trying to get a hold of me, and I had fallen asleep with the ringer off. So she called my sister-in-law, Lisa Colbert, who my understanding called 911 to make a wellness visit. I'm fine. Okay, there's not a problem if you could put that in the record.
I will make sure and let them know.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Would you say she was scared?
Oh, terrified. Okay. And she believed he was going to do it. You know how he is. He'll get mad at me. He'll yell at me. But in the last few years, 3, don't get mad at me if I hang up. Honey, if James comes in, I have to go. And I'm like, why can't you talk to me? You know, what the heck?
Yeah.
I said, we have to say we're somehow going to try to help James. We got to do something to help this lady. We knew he would decline. We knew he would be, like always, no. You know, hang up on you, rudely. No, I'm good. I don't need anything. I'll let you know. No, bye. Just shut you down. She calls us again with the suicide, again with, I don't know what to do. And we said, John said, Mom, there's professionals. Mom, but he'll kill me. He'll go off. We can't just call and do that. We can't. No, you're going to get me in trouble.
Even with this eerie warning, they had no idea just how bad things had become.
I didn't call 911 because I knew that I would be found to be doing other abuse for dating and stuff like that. You know, it was weird stuff.
This detail was apparent to everyone who saw Marion's body.
In terms of her injury, she's got shin. That one looks like a laceration.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these are looking like just tears, but I'm no doctor. So, left shin, right shin, her kneecaps, That tear, shoulder tear. Her face is completely black and bloody. Skin tear to her.
Died as she sat in her walk.
There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being accessed,
right?
Specifically from your home Wi-Fi. Where were you talking to him?
I believe on Roblox.
Just one?
I think it was like multiple.
When the gaming platform Roblox flags a user for deeply disturbing content, investigators trace the account to a 17-year-old whose activity was only the first move in a larger scheme. In the chat logs, they find explicit conversations with children, each one pointing to a predator who's been operating undetected for far longer than anyone could imagine.
How often were you having these conversations?
Probably about like 4 to 5. Almost every day. I really didn't keep count.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On April 16, 2025, Marion County Sheriff's deputies and the Ocala Police Department SWAT team combine efforts to serve a search warrant at a Florida home.
Based upon the facts set forth in the affidavit, I find there is probable cause to believe that the following laws have been violated. Possession of child.
The suspected perpetrator is 17-year-old Christian Edward Scribbin, who's placed in the back of a patrol car with his brother.
Hopefully we're not going to jail. I don't think you won't. Huh? I don't think you will. Oh, you? I probably will. All right with that. Love you. Love you too, Dominic.
While his brother Dominic is not questioned about the case due to his intellectual disabilities, Christian and his father are each interviewed separately in recorded sessions with a detective from the Internet Crimes Unit and a Homeland Security investigator.
There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being accessed,
right?
Specifically from your home Wi-Fi.
If one of your kids was to be involved, who you think it would be?
Christian. Dominic, no. Christian, yes. Because he's done it in the past, he's going to do it now, if he's going to do it.
Though they spare the details to Christian's father, what they're about to uncover is even more serious than accessing explicit materials of children and involves a disturbing and calculated pattern of predatory behavior. Before confronting Christian with what they know, they read his Miranda rights.
You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're 17 and a half years old, so when you say you understand them, I'll believe you. Having those rights in mind, are you okay talking with me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you get your phone?
Sometime last year. My dad gave it to me because I've been doing good in school.
What kind of games do you play on your phone?
Roblox, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, card games mainly.
Okay. Why do you think I'd be asking?
Because something happened. I'm not mistaken.
In February 2025, Roblox reported Christian's chat logs to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Roblox is an online gaming platform where users, primarily children under 16, create and join games known as experiences while playing as customizable avatars. Christian regularly entered these experiences under the username Lost Shadow.
Where'd that come from?
The name that I thought of.
Okay.
I don't really remember. I just thought about it. Popped in my head.
Yeah, it seems kind of foreboding, you know, just like when you Lost Shadow or something, you know.
No, like, I'm like a Sonic type thing.
Oh, okay, so it's Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think so.
Okay, that makes sense to me. What do you think happened? You said you think something happened.
I was talking to a kid when I really didn't know if it was like somebody who was under my age. And some things have been said and it led to that right now.
Okay. Where were you talking to him?
I believe on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Just one?
I think it was like multiple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what did you guys talk about?
Like pictures and all that.
Defense of your walls to charm.
And, so you talked about pictures. When we say pictures, what do we mean by
Like
pictures?
30 pictures, I believe.
Okay. So, were they all your age?
They said they were. Well, not all of them, but some of them said like 15, 17, like around that range.
In one conversation reported by Roblox, Christian tells a child with an undisclosed age that he is 15 years old and asks unsettling age-inappropriate questions.
When you lied about your age, what age would you say?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Like either a year above them, or if they're like a year or two above them.
Just in a sense, so they would be comfortable type deal. So if they say they were 13, you say, "Oh, I'm 14."
Or 15, yes sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
What if they said 10?
I think I said only a few, like 12 or so, but other than that, I'm probably scared.
So I would say it will be safe to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, that basically you wanted to continue that conversation, so you don't want to scare them with this age, so you put yourself at a lower age, so they will continue talking.
Something like that, sir.
When the child doesn't share her own phone number, Christian gives his instead. Since Roblox prohibits the sharing of phone numbers, Christian tricks the filter by sharing it a few digits at a time and instructs the child to text him.
You share a bedroom with your brother?
Yes, sir.
Is your brother like messing around on Roblox too, or does he use your devices?
No, sir.
Does anyone use your devices?
No, but my dad goes through my phone, if I'm not mistaken, when I'm not here.
When's the last time you went through his phone?
It's been about 3 months.
Did you find anything?
No.
Okay.
It's just I find numbers in there that are not in his contact. And I ask him about it, and he says, "Oh, that's my friend."
While the platform blocks users from sending or receiving photos, a deeper concern persists as individuals continue to lure children away from the platform, where safety features can't protect them.
You can't send pictures through Roblox, right?
No.
So how do the pictures get sent?
Either like through Discord or my phone number.
Discord is a communication platform that allows users to create servers where they can chat via text, voice, or video.
How you end up in Discord? Did somebody like tell you, "Hey, open a Discord so we can talk here"? How'd that happen?
No, I went to it myself.
Are you part of any communities that talk about that process?
Like what do you mean by communities?
Just groups of people speaking on social media or over text or...
No, sir.
No, I don't think so. You don't belong to any Discord servers where people talk about that?
No, Discord servers, yeah, I was.
There's some pretty tight-knit communities, right? A lot of them are interconnected. A lot of them, you know, people who are lower up in one server will start their own server. Do you remember what the general premise was behind the group? Was it like a grooming? You know, you talk about grooming kids on Roblox, or
no, sir.
Okay, what was it then?
Like on Roblox or on Discord?
On Discord.
No, it wasn't anything about kids. It was just like dirty pictures or videos, whatever.
While Christian admits to moving conversations from Roblox to Discord to speak in private and ask for photos, what investigators are about to reveal is even more horrifying.
Did you ever ask somebody for specific pictures?
Like of what they look like?
Okay, so you never said, like, send me a picture of a little girl or send me a picture of...
No, sir.
What about, do you ever tell anybody to do anything with other people?
Like, tell them to do something to somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sir.
I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. Well, there's a conversation that I was provided because it rose to a level of concern that was pretty high. where you and another user were talking about their siblings.
In one deeply disturbing exchange with a young girl on Roblox, Christian issues explicit instructions, describing in detail what he wants the girl to do to their younger male sibling, and demands video evidence. Christian admits to detectives that the sibling was possibly as young as 8 years old.
I mean, what do you think the consequences of that are?
I could possibly, like, get arrested.
No, I just mean, like, what do you think that's going to do to that little kid that you're having him do stuff with?
Negative impact.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Why did you ask them to make those videos?
I guess to maybe see if they were like telling the truth or whatever. I think that was my main reason.
How much of that is going to be on?
None.
None?
If I'm not mistaken, none, sir.
Okay, so what happened to him?
Most of the dirty pictures that I got were either deleted or fake.
Despite the graphic nature of his messages, Christian appears not to grasp the gravity of his actions.
I wasn't trying to do anything bad. I think I was just like...
I mean, Christian, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that that's believable or fair for you to claim that you were trying to do something bad. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be condescending, but I think it's important we are clear in here that is a lie. Is it fair to say?
I'd say that was one of our more successful
yes,
missions,
sir.
Grave Walker.
Are we going to find you speaking with any kids on your phone currently?
No, sir.
No? When did it stop?
Like,
You mean the one that saved your life from that captain?
I think it was like, that's the one. A few days ago, a week ago, something like that.
And what made you remove all those conversations?
Like, Discord?
Or just what made you stop? Server get banned or wiped or?
Roblox, my main account did get banned.
Okay.
And I've been getting like warnings.
Though Roblox did shut down his account, Christian simply made a new one.
And you're saying on this new account, you did not try to talk with any kids?
On this new account? No, I did, sir.
As the conversation turns to how many children Christian may have targeted, the scale becomes overwhelming.
From the content that you received, like, for real, how many of them were like young girls that you know I shouldn't have done?
We should catch up with Baranor. See how he is faring.
And when we say a few, we're talking more than 5.
But Mordor can be ours.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, sir.
So since this kind of like constant thing you were doing, are we talking about numbers above 20?
Sure.
Number above 50?
No.
Why can't you
swine have more meat on your
30? I eat one, and I'm hungry.
But they'll soon learn the staggering truth that the real number may be exponentially greater. For now, Christian shares his perspective on the entire situation, admitting the outcome was not what he imagined.
Just saying it's wrong, and I thought since I was like still in money, I thought it was that it wasn't gonna happen. I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna lead to this.
Well, did you think when you turned 18 in a few months that you would stop?
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna stop eventually because it was a habit. But
have you tried to stop?
Yes, sir.
And trying to stop before, do you believe you would have stopped?
Like I would have, but something like inside me just like kicked in and made me wanted to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think that may have happened when you turned 18 as well?
No, sir.
You think
because I know when I turn 18 that if I do something like that, I could be in bigger trouble.
But you think a 17-year-old it's fine to exploit 10-year-old children?
No.
And I'm not, again, I'm not trying to be condescending, but that's what you're telling me.
But no, I understand what's going from it. No, I wasn't.
You understand that what you're describing is an addiction?
Yes, sir.
So you might tell us right now that, oh, I'm 18, I'm gonna stop. That wasn't gonna stop, brother. I'm sorry to tell you that wasn't gonna stop. It's gonna escalate. This is the problem.
But that's why I was trying to like stop once in a while.
By his own admission, Christian is well aware that his age may have an impact on the justice he'll face for his actions, and has his own opinion for what should happen to him now.
am I actually getting arrested?
What do you think should happen in a situation like this?
Honestly, my truthful opinion,
It's your lucky day. Next time I'll be victorious.
like, I shouldn't go to like jail, but I think for my actions that I've done, I think I should like know what it's like to like, go to jail.
I got water. It's not cold, so you can have some.
I know if you guys have like an age for like under 18 or something, you go to a, what is it called again?
The Department of Juvenile Justice?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should be punished for my actions and learn from my mistakes and never to make it again.
Okay.
Christian, however, may not get his way. While he did spend the night in the Juvenile Justice Department, the following day, investigators returned to confront him with shocking new evidence. Just hours before the search warrant, he was in fact talking to another child, despite earlier claiming he had stopped.
I noticed there was a conversation with a girl yesterday with like a 406 number on your phone.
406 number, I was, but I don't remember who it was, sir.
Would you have continued talking with her today, you think?
No.
What made you stop talking with her?
Just lost interest or something like that, sir.
Like she wasn't showing her face?
One of our scouts reported prisoners here. And far too many orcs to handle
Do
alone.
you know how old
Let's
she
each take a
was?
flank and meet in the middle. I'll be there.
I'm like, I believe 14 or 15. I do want to say something.
Yeah.
I know it's on there, but I forgot to tell you that I have 2 girls on there on Discord.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you have them. You have one of them labeled a certain way on your bio.
Oh yeah, because she we were talking and she wanted to like be with me or whatever.
Christian's Discord profile reads, "I'm married by someone who I care about and love the most. She's very special to me, and I'm happy to have her in my life." According to the police report, his phone had no contacts or messages retained beyond immediate family and the children he was currently trying to exploit.
When did you start talking to her?
Yesterday.
And
yesterday.
Oh, just yesterday. Why say you're married?
Because she put hers as that, and I just wanted to like.
Where did you meet her? Was it on Discord? Roblox.
Thank you.
And then what about the other girl? Did you meet her?
But
the other girl that's on.
Same thing.
Okay. How old is she?
I think the same age.
How old do they think you are?
I told him I was 17.
Okay.
I told both.
Okay. Did you send pictures of yourself?
To show my identity, like who I am, yeah.
Did they send pictures of themselves?
Yes, sir.
Are they clothes pictures?
No, just like face pictures.
Okay.
But the other one, no, she sent me outfit pictures or whatever.
Did you guys talk about, anything?
I asked for content like that, but not like videos. Well, I asked for little videos, pictures, and she said she wasn't comfortable with that because of the past relationship, and I respected that.
When asked once more about the number of victims, it becomes immediately clear that the number of children Christian was able to reach and exploit is far beyond what anyone could have imagined.
How many, a day, these people would you talk to? Because, seeing that you have the 2 on the Discord and you have the one just from yesterday, and then, there's a lot in the deleted, but it looks like it's quite a few. How often were you having these conversations?
I should thank you for delivering this one. You wouldn't believe me if I told you the bounty
almost every day.
Okay, 4 or 5 almost every day for the past year.
Almost, yes.
Okay. So probably a little bit more than 50.
Your friend's gone.
I really don't keep count, so probably.
The investigation uncovered conversations with children in 20 different states and multiple countries, and while attempts were made to reach potential victims, some couldn't be contacted. On April 28, 2025, 17-year-old Christian Edward Scribbin was formally charged as an adult. He was later booked into the Marion County Jail, where he remains held without bond. He entered a plea of not guilty. The case is ongoing, with a pretrial conference scheduled for September 9, 2025. 5. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
He's down here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's take a peek.
Okay, he had a knife
that way?
and everything.
He's got puncture wounds all over the place, too. And so I'm like, oh, here's a young retard Hitler. If someone is trying to start a new worldwide cult, I will eliminate that person.
On March 10th, 2020,
Her mom's did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
They make YouTube videos.
What's the longest she's ever made you go without eating?
4 days. Straight 4 days.
No food and no water?
No food, no water.
Well, I'm gonna have a better family.
You want to have a better family?
with over 800,000 subscribers at its height in 2019, the Fantastic Adventures YouTube channel is a showcase of wholesome family entertainment in the digital age. But as Michelle Hobson's adopted kids paint a picture of perfect childhood joy in front of the cameras, they are mercilessly subjected to cruelty and sadism behind the scenes. It's only when one brave child comes forward with the truth that police realize the monstrous horrors that have unfolded in this house of misery. Names of all children in this video have been changed to protect their identity. On March 13, 2019, police in Maricopa, Arizona field a call from a young woman named Megan who wants to file a disturbing report. Please note that all suspects charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
And what did you want to report?
Child. I guess that sums it up the best.
Okay, is your child involved, or is it something that you know that's happening to someone else's child, or?
It's my sibling. It's my little sibling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With these dreadful words hanging in the air, the dispatcher arranges for officers to meet with Megan and her sister Jordan outside the Maricopa Police Department. The responding officers quickly realize that this isn't just about one child.
So it's 9 people in the home. 2 are 2 adult brothers, and 7 are foster kids. Her mom did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
Megan explains that her adopted sister, Stacy, has made some shocking allegations. With cell phone in hand, Megan began recording Stacy's story of brutal mistreatment at the hands of her adoptive mother, Michelle Hobson.
And when was this video taken?
Today.
Today, okay.
It's in my mom's bedroom. She like got all the carpet ripped out to the side.
Is there a lock on the side?
She doesn't let us eat for at least 2 days straight, or maybe more.
No food and no water?
No food, no water.
Do you get a good bathroom whenever you need?
No. Once I had to pee, and she locked me in that room because I did something, and I peed myself because she didn't let me go.
Like that to everyone?
Yes. That's why she deserves more bullets, because she knows that they're gonna be.
As vile as her stories have been thus far, she will spill even more dark secrets before the night is through. For now, however, the police have heard enough to know that a home visit, at the very least, will be necessary. They talked with Jordan and Megan, who are Michelle's biological children, to get a description of their mother.
White female, she's brown hair.
How about how tall?
She's probably 5'8".
Yeah. They make YouTube videos.
That's their sole income. That's their family.
Indeed, Michelle's adopted children are stars of a sort. The family began shooting videos in 2017 after admiring the success of other kid-oriented channels. With a variety of playful skits featuring the children, the Fantastic Adventures channel is a smash hit by 2019, attracting more than 800,000 subscribers. Police must now find out if these seemingly joyful young YouTube stars were being tormented behind the cameras the entire time. They head out to the Hobson residence with no real certainty about how Michelle will react, or what kind of dreadful sights they might encounter beyond this front door.
Hi, Donnie. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Officer Bernice. I'm with the Maricopa Police Department.
Okay.
We need to do a welfare check in this house.
Oh, okay. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where is your mother at?
She's upstairs. You wanna go get her?
Yeah, I can go up there and get her.
Okay. Mom. Mom.
Okay, can I go up there with you? Okay, thank you.
Hey, hi. Sorry. What? It's a police department.
Why? Hi.
Can I help you?
I'm Donnie.
Oh, sorry. What's going on?
Do you mind if I talk to you?
Yeah.
You want to take the kids downstairs?
Yeah. Oh, come on, guys.
Okay.
I need you to go downstairs. Is there any other kids up here?
Yeah,
There's some in there. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, hi. Have a seat. Yeah.
There's some in there. Okay.
With easy
Have a seat. Or whatever you want to do.
Hold on.
With 7 kids running around this expansive house, wrangling them all downstairs is no easy trick. As the cop goes to assist with the task, he notices something that matches what Stacy said in her video.
Hold on. Watch it. Yep. Hey, I need you guys to go downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Is there anybody else in this room? Come on, no, leave him alone. Come here, buddy. Oh, you had a pull-up on? Okay. Let's go out. Okay.
While the officer tries to round up one last straggler, Michelle appears to grow uneasy with him being in her bedroom.
Can you come here, sir? 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 They'll gather them downstairs.
With the children accounted for, the officer explains to Michelle why the police are in her house. Her reaction is not one of shock.
All right, here's what's going on. Like I told you, my name's Donnie. All right? To be quite frank with you, we received a report of child neglect. All right? So that's why we're here. Okay? Right now, that's irrelevant. Okay? So this is what's going to happen, okay? We need to interview all of your kids separately. Okay?
Okay.
And we need to conduct a search of the residence. Now, we can do this 2 ways, okay? Legally, you're entitled to your...
Because I don't see a warrant or anything.
Yeah, you're fine. We're making sure there's nobody else in the house, okay?
With Michelle concerned that her rights are being violated, the officer assures her that they are going to do this by the book.
Constitutionally, you have your rights. One of the ways that we are entitled to do this is with your consent, okay? So it means you give me your consent to go through your house and look for any evidence that might be possibly used against you, okay? The other way is that we get a search warrant and then we go through the residence with the search warrant, okay? So those are the 2 options, okay? I would like to speak to the kids freely with your consent. You're not gonna be there when this is going on. But again, you also have the right to say, no, you're not gonna interview my kids, okay? But right now we are doing a welfare check on the children. We're going to talk to them, make sure they're okay. There's no bruises, anything like that, okay? So what do you think about this?
I think we're in the middle of a packing scenario, and my house is trashed because we've got stuff out of everywhere, and I don't approve of you really going through my residence at this particular point in time.
Okay.
So, however, I don't really approve of that. You could talk to my children. I mean, my children are all safe and...
Okay.
I want to know what the report thing was prior to this.
This won't be the last time that Michelle will request the specific details of the report, but while the police maintain their professionalism, they let her know that she's not in control of this situation.
I would like to talk to one of my daughters because she just started crying and she said she knows it was my. She said she knows it was my other. She knows it was my adult child who called on me. So why?
I don't know. But right now, you're not going to have any access to your kids.
With Michelle detained in the upstairs living area, the officers are free to ask questions to the adopted children downstairs.
Do you like living here? Yeah? You have fun here? Yeah? What happened to your head there?
I'm in a fight.
You were in a fight with your brother? Yeah. What are the diapers on the floor for? You got small kids here? Yeah. Don't take one or two, Seth. You're gonna get hiccup. Do you not get wine very often? You don't?
You should
As the
have
cops
seen the
begin the
look on their
process of
faces.
finding out what's
They
been
couldn't
happening in
believe
this
I
home,
sabotaged
Michelle
their
continues to demand answers.
Did I talk to the police? I was asking what the complaints were.
We got a call about possible child.
But what subject?
Plan was perfect, and I executed it perfectly. I do love infiltration.
But I know based on the call that we need to speak on it. Okay. Any other questions I do?
Not really. I mean, I'm just, I'm shocked.
Understandably. So, what happens, Michelle, is when we get calls like this, we just don't take a person's word for it. So that's why we come in and we'll want to do an actual check of the kids. Sure. But I don't want to call CPS on you or any other person that I don't know if this is true. I don't know you, right? You know?
Michelle expresses a certain relief that the police aren't going to necessarily call the Arizona Department of Child Services, an organization she's had plenty of contact with over the last few years. Their interventions thus far have accomplished nothing, however, which is why it seems that Stacy, the young girl who recorded the original video, is not completely confident that anything is going to be different this time.
I'm here to help. Okay? I want to make sure nothing happens to you or your brothers or your sisters. Okay? Okay? Do you understand what that means? Okay, what do you think it means? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're fine, baby. You're fine. You want to sit down? No.
We need to press on to the courtyard.
Here we go. Yeah. Sit down on this bench. Huh? There we go. Sit down on the bench. Where are you playing?
Plan worked, boss.
You want to have a
They didn't
family?
suspect my betrayal until it was too late.
The young girl desperately hopes that the end of her nightmare has finally come, and when she tells the officer more of what Michelle has done to her, it's clear that salvation has arrived, not a moment too soon.
You know, it's really hard to leave my mom, but
Yeah. Take some deep breaths, okay?
you know that spray that you use when there's like bad people and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
P-E-P-P-E-R
Yeah.
spray?
Pepper spray? Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You've made it all the way here, only to discover that you're outclassed.
Okay.
Frank.
The allegations against Michelle are growing more shocking by
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, baby.
E-P-P-E-R
Yeah.
spray?
Pepper spray?
M-P...
You don't stand a chance against me.
The allegations against Michelle are growing more shocking by the moment, but right now she's more concerned about who is behind this police report in the first place.
Little blonde one down there. as soon as my son said the police are here and they're coming up the stairs, she starts crying and she goes, I know who it is, I know who it is. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she goes, it's Jordan, which is one of my adult daughters. Okay. And she has very big vengeance against me right now. So I cut her off. She did try to contact me again, tried to say, well, no, I'm going to be a part of her life, blah, blah, blah. I had to jump through these hoops and whatnot. I basically just blocked her. I said, no, I'm fine with where my life is. I don't need that extra stress in my life with somebody who wishes I was dead and was waiting for the inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally, the last time I saw her, she's like, I'm just waiting for that life.
Whatever the truth might be regarding Michelle's relationship with her daughter, Jordan, it doesn't change the fact that her other adult daughter, Megan, was every bit as instrumental in getting the cops involved. Of course, Michelle doesn't know that yet and continues to blame Jordan.
She's always threatened to call and yes on me because she knows that every parent's worst nightmare is having GPS calls on them. She's threatened to make up stuff in the past. She's threatened to, you know, just do all kinds of stuff. If I looked at my children wrong, I was using them, you know.
But of course, DCS has been out to Michelle's house on many prior occasions.
Every time my brother GPS comes, he makes us lie. He's like, good days, not taken.
Okay, I'm just listening, okay?
You guys saw the video that I was talking to the camera, and my sister Megan was talking to me?
Yep.
It's all true. It's happened. My room upstairs. I want the door closed.
You want this door closed?
Yeah, because I don't want them hearing.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying it.
All right, well, come on in. Yeah, it's pretty tight, but hey, whatever makes you feel safe, okay?
It's hard to leave my mom, but I have to. I don't want you telling my other siblings. Please.
We're not gonna tell them. Can I ask them if everything's okay at home? I'm not gonna tell them anything you said.
I want to tell you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't dinner. She won't let me have dinner. And the police tore me. And I want to let me do. And she started me 4 days before.
4 days? You haven't eaten in 4 days.
No, before.
Okay.
Since
4 days? You haven't eaten in 4 days.
No, before.
Okay.
Since Michelle started homeschooling the children, things have not been the same. It clearly is not a strict curriculum, however, as Stacy says she's not allowed to do any schoolwork, and Michelle herself tells the police that she mostly focuses on teaching the children life skills because none of them are going to be, quote, rocket scientists. As the officers take in the serious acts of cruelty and neglect that have taken place in this home, Michelle grows impatient once again with the lack of information.
What's going on?
So they said you had more questions?
You said you were interviewing one last child, so
Yeah.
wondering where we are from here.
Right now, based on some information that we received, we are going to have contact DCI.
Okay, why?
Okay. I'm not going to release that information to you. All I can tell you is that there's going to be an investigation. So that's
all I've ever done is spank my child. I've spanked the child. Like, what?
As Michelle complains about the inconvenience of a police investigation, her adopted daughter gives the cops a glimpse at the fear her tyrant mom has instilled in her.
Is there anything in here that you want to eat right now while we're waiting? Seriously, look, you got some chips? You got... No, listen, don't worry about that. No, she's not. No, she's not. You are not going to talk to mom right now. Okay? Grab a bag of chips. Go ahead, grab a bag of chips. Perfect. Sit down, okay? Enjoy. Look at me. I want to help you.
The realization that this child is too scared of her mom to risk eating a small bag of potato chips is almost unthinkable, but it's clear that Stacy is justified in her fear given what she shared with the officer.
I couldn't stand it.
I know, baby.
Threatened to kill me.
It's horrible.
Thing in my neck.
It's horrible, baby.
This is an allegation the police are already familiar with, as Stacy spoke about it in the original video.
Right, just 2 days ago, she said, because I was talking to my brother. He said I was talking to him, and she said she's gonna slice my neck open.
Stacy tells the officer it isn't uncommon for Michelle to use such brutality and threats of violence to keep the children in line.
Literally today, she got mad that I woke her up from a nap. And when she woke up from her nap, she said, you guys don't get dinner. I was like, it wasn't me. I didn't wake you up. Which it was, because I wanted dinner. I was hungry. And she was like, well, you don't eat dinner. And I started crying about it because I was hungry. Everybody's hungry. And she's like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take you into the bathroom and slap your mouth and make sure I cut your lip open. And I'll do it a couple more times to make sure it's nice and deep and make sure it's painful. I don't know if I still have them.
You're fine, baby. Baby.
I have
You're
bruises
fine.
all over me because of her, especially.
Okay. Okay.
I want to get out of this house.
As Stacy tearfully recounts the unspeakable horrors that she and the other children in the house have been subjected to, Michelle maintains the role of the good mother who is being falsely accused.
Trying to search my brain. I don't even know. You're allowed to spank the child, right?
He's for discipline, absolutely, yep.
What else would you use it for?
Be surprised.
But it's not at all clear that Michelle's idea of discipline fits the standard definition.
You want to pull-ups?
Sometimes.
Why?
Because I've accident.
Oh, you have accidents. Do you have injury reasons or what?
That's because I think too much and
You ran from your mom the last time you said, right?
yeah.
Because you were afraid. What usually happens? I can't remember. So tell me what's happened the last time.
I either get spanked or I don't want to say it.
You can say it.
Either get beat
When you said you get beat, what do you mean by that?
like I'll get spanked or hard.
With
Just the hand.
anything else?
No, not really.
While Joseph may not share further details, if any, Stacy is fully willing to describe the hell she and her siblings have been living in.
Literally, she takes his armpit and twists it by her nails. Her nails are humongous. And takes it and twists it and spit in their face. She literally takes a mouthful of spit and spits it in our face. I don't know what kind of mom does this to us. And then she always tells us to lie. And I don't want to live with Megan.
As Stacy continues to delve into the horrifying conditions of Michelle's brutal dictatorship, it becomes obvious that food plays a major role in the punishment of the children.
And then mom makes up lie. You don't get anything for 4 days straight because you were being horrible. No food, no water. Haven't even had water once today.
Eat these chips. Eat them. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble for eating right now. Okay? I'm telling you to eat these chips. Okay?
I was like, cops don't even care if you're being horrible. They still feed you. She said on the Bible, it says do not feed kids if they're bad.
It's not true.
And take baths and only feed kids. It says that on the Bible, she said.
I love you, and I don't even know you.
I love you too, because you're saving me from this house.
I know, baby.
While her adopted daughter crouches in a pantry eating chips, Michelle seems to realize that it might not look good if the children reveal that they've yet to eat dinner at nearly 10 o'clock at night.
I have leftover pizza in the oven that I was going to heat up for my children. Can they eat that?
Yeah, can the boys do it now?
Please have them, ask them to do that. Okay. Because it just dawned on me that the older children, the older children have not eaten. They're only ones that have not eaten. The 2 babies have eaten.
The news that they will soon be fed appears to come as a surprise to at least one child.
Your brothers are going to heat up some pizza.
All of you. All of you.
He's clearly not the only one caught off guard by this surprise meal.
But I think she's feeding you because she's scared that you guys are going to say you haven't.
That's why we just gave him all of that stuff.
I know.
No, everybody knows he's not allowed to eat for a week. Mom was really trying to make it. She's like, you're not eating for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe for a month.
Okay. I can tell how you guys are acting with the fruit snacks and with the drinks because you guys haven't. I know that. I know that. I can see it, baby.
I was gonna lie, but I couldn't. I can't handle it.
You don't need to lie, okay? You don't need to lie.
In the meantime, even without a search warrant in hand, the cops can't help but notice some odd and perhaps even suspicious sights in the house.
Why is the key in the door here?
Huh?
Why is the key in the door?
When we went foster care, we have to basically have everything locked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like any sort of chemical, like any sort of like hardware, like a vacuum system, like hardware.
Mm.
We have to have like all that locked up.
And now it's a playroom.
The playroom. Wow.
It's a playroom when we play.
Cool.
The police will soon have their search warrant, however, and when they speak to Michelle about the process, she has a sudden epiphany.
If they conduct the search warrant and there's nothing found to support those allegations, then that still benefits you. And I know that, okay, but they still have to do their job. So what do you mean by that?
I just think that because of what my daughter knows, I know what it is now.
Tower.
I bet you anything. Just know that the only weapon I have in my house is a can of pepper spray, and I have a feeling it has to do with that because of my daughter.
Okay.
I've been racking my brain all freaking for hours right now, or forever since you guys got here, and it's been hurting. And I'm like, what have I done?
This is the one
What have I
frustrating
done?
part.
It's perhaps not so surprising that Michelle would make a connection between pepper spray and her daughter, considering a story that Stacy told the cops earlier.
My Jordan, do you know, called you? She came home from work. I haven't seen her in like 4 months. And she came home from work. It was late at night. And she was hungry. So she burnt her pizza because she fell asleep on the couch. And so Mom told me to go get the pepper spray and try to pepper spray her in the face. So she ran out of the house with pepper spray on her face.
So DCS should be coming out, and they should be taking custody of the kids based on the allegations. And they'll be talking to you as well.
Police execute a search warrant on the residence, and it isn't long before they find many troubling things that seem to verify exactly what the children have told them. 2 cans of pepper spray are found in a drawer, precisely matching the description that Stacy gave them earlier in the evening.
It's in her room.
Okay.
She has a black one and a pink one.
Okay.
She's emptied both of me before.
The police also get a good look at the infamous green room upstairs, the isolated prison that Stacy alleges she and her siblings were locked inside for hours, if not longer.
It's just a green room. There's a lock on it. It makes me sleep with only underwear and a top on a tile floor. No blankets, no nothing.
According to Michelle and her adult sons, the green room is an innocent place, meant only to be used for special effects sequences in their Fantastic Adventures videos. Police also speak to Michelle's neighbor, who says living next door to 7 young children has not been the experience she would have expected.
I've never seen those kids outside, ever.
You never see them outside?
No.
Okay.
That's really pathetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they only occasionally, I think one of them, go over to the mailbox, and that's it.
Okay.
For a family that was so extraordinarily public in some ways, it seems they kept most of their lives hidden behind a closed door.
Back up, police department, open the door! Back up, police department, be here now, stuff down!
Hold up, Brian.
They're coming out.
All right, I'm gonna go down the hallway. First door to the right.
Police are back at the residence days later with a new warrant. They don't expect anyone to be in the house, of course. The 7 children were rescued from the home in the early morning hours of March 14th. The next day, police arrested Michelle Hobson and her 2 adult sons, Ryan and Logan Hackney, while awaiting trial on a litany of felony charges, including 7 counts of child. Michelle fell ill and was released from jail for hospitalization. 3 days later, she suffered cardiac arrest and was declared temporarily unfit for trial. While her overall condition improved over the coming months, she took a turn for the worse later that year and died on November 12, 2019, 8 months after her arrest. In a news conference, the Pinell County prosecutor said her untimely death came with a silver lining. These kids don't have to testify, he said, which means they can now begin the healing process. YouTube terminated the Fantastic Adventures channel in March of 2019.
What is that? Oh my god.
Don't think we want to know, maybe.
Someone taped that on there, right?
Yeah. I pulled that back. I was like, I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. It's the first thing that went through my head.
In September of 2022, police officers with the Ann Arbor Police Department arrive at a downtown apartment complex to perform a routine welfare check. Despite the routine nature of the call, officers are unaware of the sickening scene awaiting them behind the door. The following series of body cam videos have never been seen before. On the afternoon of September 1st, emergency services at Ann Arbor receive a call requesting a welfare check.
I'm a social worker with Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels, and I was calling to request a non-emergency wellness check for one of our clients.
And do you know that client's name?
Yep, it's Patricia Falkenstern.
As the call continues, the social worker shares an odd detail about the situation.
And just so as a heads up, the neighbor has been answering her door. They are sometimes friendly with each other and other times not friendly with each other. And he's saying that she's there and sleeping, but we haven't been able to actually get in and verify that she's okay.
Employees and social work officials at Meals on Wheels inform authorities about interacting with Patty regularly, and that her continuous absence is out of character.
Okay, we'll have an officer go out there.
As officers are dispatched to Patty's apartment, nothing is going to prepare them for the depraved scene lurking behind her apartment's door.
Hey, Patty, you in there?
What's that?
Hey, Keith. It's Ann Arbor. Police. You with Patty?
No, she's out.
Oh, you mind opening up?
What's the problem?
Oh, Meals, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Meals on...
I didn't have my walker.
Oh, okay. Meals on Wheels has been calling because I guess she hasn't been answering the door. They were worried about her.
No, I answered. No, I live next door. I answered the door.
For Meals on Wheels?
Yeah.
Okay. But is Patty here?
No.
Oh, where's she at?
I don't know.
You got her phone number? We can call her? We got to make sure she's okay.
I don't know her number. It's a 616 number.
Okay. Do you mind if we take a look in there and make sure she's all right?
She's not here.
Okay, where'd she go?
I don't know.
Well, you told me she went to the store earlier. Now you're telling me you don't know. You're not in any trouble. Nobody's in any trouble. We just got to make sure she's okay.
I'm sure she's okay.
Okay. How long
she went to the co-op.
How long's she been gone?
I haven't a clue. I don't know.
Keith, you're not giving me the warm and fuzzies, man. I just need to make sure Patty's okay.
She's not here.
Just as the social worker mentioned on the emergency call, Patty's friend and neighbor, Keith Kwasinski, has answered her door and strangely is now resisting letting the officers inside.
Okay. I just want to check and make sure, because if I don't check and somebody's going to call and say I didn't do my job right, and I don't want to get in trouble for that. It'll take us 5 seconds to take a couple steps, look around, make sure she's not here, and then we'll go check the co-op for her. But I just want to make sure she's not in here. Okay. Then give me 10 seconds to check and I'll be on my way. That's all I'm asking. We've met before. You and I have had many conversations.
Oh, hell yeah.
Keith and Patty are no strangers to Officer Favor, who has run welfare checks on both of them on multiple occasions in the past, something that he will be sure to inform his team of shortly.
I'm not trying to ham nobody up. I was
working on getting rid of the trash.
Don't worry about, I'm not judging any of that. All I got to do to make sure I'm doing my job right is verify she's not in here so that we can let Meals on Wheels know, because they're gonna keep calling.
I didn't have my walker with me.
I got you. Do you mind if we just come check? That's all I'm asking. We'll be 10 seconds.
Get rid of this trash.
I'm not worried about the trash, Keith. I promise. I got my own trash.
No, but I gotta get on my walker.
Well, you can. Just let me in. You can get in your walker.
Hold on a minute.
All right. Did Patty take her walker with her?
No, she decided to go independent today.
Yeah, that's fine.
So much the action was so intoxicated. It's usually like me coming up with stuff. Yeah.
After several tense minutes of negotiation, officers finally enter the apartment, but nothing can prepare them for the horror that awaits them inside.
That's not your walker, is it? That's a weird walker.
No, my walker's right there.
Oh, I thought you were going for your walker.
I fell over that damn thing the other night, hurt my shoulder.
Oh no, you need any medical attention or anything we can help you with?
No, ain't nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag that out in the hallway and fold it up and get rid of it.
Okay. Do you mind if we just look through real quick and then we'll be out of here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm just gonna try and not get too much in your way. Well, that would make me 5. I don't know if I want to be 5 again. Oh boy, take him into custody, Rourke. Put your hands behind your back, Keith. Keith.
Hands behind your back. Relax. Relax. Relax.
In a bone-chilling discovery, Officer Favor has just found Patty's body lying on the floor. While the cause for her demise remains unknown, Keith's unusual behavior and attempt to keep officers from entering raise serious suspicions. Keith is immediately detained as Officer Favor moves to secure the crime scene.
I didn't do anything. I found the body. I didn't know how to go about it.
Just be quiet.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
I didn't do anything. Somebody else was here. Sometimes you don't like her, don't
Be quiet.
As Keith continues to justify his innocence, officers call for backup.
I'm gonna need a supervisor and HVA out here.
How am I gonna walk without my walker?
You're gonna sit right there is what you're gonna do.
I didn't do it. You know? I didn't know how to. I don't even have my wallet. I didn't do anything. I didn't know how to go about doing it because I always get blamed for other people's crap.
While officers have found Patty's body, they've still only scratched the surface of the more horrific discoveries that await them.
Do you have anything on you that I need to be concerned with? Anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No way.
Okay.
I don't even have my wallet. I don't have my glasses. Oh, can I drop that off that pause?
That's, I don't think where you need to worry about dropping nothing off.
Yeah, I was gonna go and pull it.
And that's fine.
Keith's chilling concern with mundane errands in the face of this eerie discovery is quite concerning.
I don't have my. If I got my keys around my neck.
Lanyard right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
What, you're gonna leave it open?
One partner's in there.
While an officer assists Keith as they prepare to leave the crime scene, officers are yet to find out about the truly disturbing details that lie ahead.
What the hell is that? How am I gonna get in there?
You're just gonna go butt first? It's all right. Didn't mean to step on your foot there. If you need to push against my feet with your foot, go ahead.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Officer Favor calls his supervisor to relay details of the gruesome discovery they've made and some of the observations he has made so far.
Hey, Sarge. I don't know if you're familiar with Keith and Patty, but Patty is on the floor with a plastic bag taped around her head. She is clearly gone. It's like across her cheek around to like the back of her head. I mean, I don't know if it was, but obviously some kind of asphyxiation. Oh yeah, I was not expecting this. Be like a neck injury or something along those lines if there's anything on it. Like probably in early August, maybe late July from the way it's healed over.
While Officer Favor is trying to understand the nature of the crime, he relays more information about the supposed relationship Patty and Keith shared.
Yeah, and I found a bag in here with his name, his last name on it.
Flock.
I think that they both kind of live here. Like, I'm not exactly sure 100% the full dynamic, but anytime that I ever deal with either of them, usually Patty calls because she gets intoxicated and can't find him, and he's just like out on the sidewalk smoking or something. And they'll go in and out of each other's apartments. I found mail and paperwork and stuff with his name on it in here. So they kind of just go back and forth. I mean, I guess they're dating, living together, you know, whatever.
On September 14th, 2019, 2 years before this incident, Patty had arrived home to discover that someone had picked the lock of her apartment's front door and left a stray box full of shoes inside. More disturbingly, she discovered that some of her underwear was missing. After calling maintenance and pushing a heavy chest to barricade herself inside, she told her daughter that she was being stalked by some weirdo in the building who knew her schedule. While Patty was never able to find the person who had broken into her apartment, on this day, police are facing a unique situation involving her. As Officer Favor scrambles through more evidence to identify what may have led to Patty's tragic demise, he shares one probable possibility with the supervisor.
I think, so I called dispatch because the injury to her neck is, I mean, it's healed over. If it was an attempt a while back, I was just going to see if they could pull any CAD notes. But there's like, they searched Clemmis and there's a assault DV with them from last year or so, and all his stuff should be pretty prominent in there. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised to see him answer the door. I was a little surprised to see her in the state that she's in, but him being here, that didn't surprise me at all.
While Officer Favor reports that he cannot confirm if Patty took her own life, he begins to search the house as he fishes for any evidence that can help them crack the case. His search is soon brought to a halt when an HVA examiner arrives, and more details of Patty and Keith's relationship become clear.
Patty is in the living room. Appears that she has a plastic bag taped to her head. I don't know if this was a...
Yeah, I see some like linkage here. It's hard
Yeah.
to say, yeah. I didn't like in a lot of domestic stuff.
I think, like, they both get drunk and just, they'll want each other to leave their apartment, and they get into what I guess you could call a pushing match, but like I said, most of the times, neither of them can walk on their own, so it's not like they get too intense.
As more officers arrive on the scene and catalog the grim details, Officer Favor shares some notes with Officer Rourke.
I think at least a day or two. But it kind of looks like it's healed over, like it's not scabbed up, but it's not an open sore.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that the level of homicide is here, so I'm not going in any further than I need to.
Yeah, well, I guess good thing I decided to ride today, huh? So yeah.
You have sacrificed much.
First, I thought you were kidding.
Well, trust me, when I pulled that back, I was like, oh, I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. Just the first thing that went through my head.
Like, it's funny because we've had a lot of interaction with people just walking up to our cars, like, anything going on? Only troublemaker if you brought it, you know, something like that. Oh, looks like you caught me. So it's been that every interaction, and then we're sitting there, and he goes, take him into custody. And I was like, oh, take him into custody. All right.
As officers continue their banter, Keith is brought to the police station for questioning.
Oh, sure. Sergeant Butterly. Do you understand why you're right now?
I don't really understand. I didn't do anything.
Well, we gotta talk to you about everything going on at your friend's apartment there.
Right.
So that's why you're here. You're just here so we can talk to you about all that stuff that's going on, alright? How is your health overall?
My health is shot. I get arthritis,
Race tacos. Race tacos.
A necromancer.
Can you blow deep into the straw, please? Blow, 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 blow. You're good. You can stop. Thank you.
Stains.
After getting his medical history and running several other checks, officers place him in a holding cell to be questioned later. The harrowing truths that would surface during the interrogation would rattle the entire investigating team. Back at the crime scene, detectives Jamil and McDonough arrive at Patty's apartment and get filled in on the events that led to this shocking discovery.
This was like this, though, when you guys came in?
Yep, I did step on it before I knew that there was a body with a plastic bag wrapped around its face.
Just as the detectives are discussing details with Officer Favor, Detective Jamil makes a stomach-churning discovery that speaks to the deplorable living conditions in the apartment.
Curse.
That's normal for her, though. He's on the floor.
Yeah, so I think those are baby wipes and an adult diaper.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing it. It's empty now. Is that feces or is that blood? That looks like feces from here. Okay. We're waiting for Sean.
Both of those would be normal for in here.
What the feces and blood on the floor have to do with Patty's death will become a poignant point in the case later. Meanwhile, Detective Jamil makes another curious observation that eliminates one of Officer Favor's theories.
Someone taped that on there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he did say to Rourke, after I told Rourke to take him into custody, I came back around here, we put him in handcuffs, and he said that he just found the body. He liked that. He didn't know what to do. And then he made a comment about how she has hit him in the past. We didn't question him. Nothing.
The ligature and strange markings around Patty's neck the HVA examiner brought up earlier will soon add another twist as to the possible cause of death.
Slit throat.
Looks like it, yeah. So we're gonna have... It's healed over.
You gotta find a knife.
Yeah, but it looks like... It doesn't look necessarily that it's healed over. You know, started and didn't dig in.
Yeah, and there was, so it's just like fatty tissue kind of?
It's hard to tell.
After finding no evidence of the presence of anyone else except for Keith in Patty's apartment, detectives turn Patty's body over to the medical examiner. As Keith is brought in for interrogation, even these seasoned detectives are not prepared for the deviant details he's about to reveal.
Patty or Patricia Falkenstern, who is she to you?
She's just a neighbor.
Just a neighbor?
People would say that she's my girlfriend, because a lot of times we go out together. But she's not my girlfriend. We don't have or nothing. She don't want and I can't have.
A neighbor of Keith's and Patty's would later inform the police that Keith often told people that Patty was his girlfriend. However, Patty always denied such a claim.
What were you doing in Patty's apartment today?
I went for her this morning.
Okay.
The security left at 1. My phone was dead. I should have told Meals and Wheels about it when she was there, but I guess I got scared. I hadn't seen her since Tuesday. I mean, Saturday. That's when we get Meals on Wheels 3 times a week. And then we got into an argument about the sausage. I didn't throw it out, and I didn't eat it.
While Keith claims to have discovered the body on Tuesday at 2 in the morning, officers had only entered the apartment on Thursday afternoon, 2 days later.
All right, so when you went in there, what happened?
I freaked out.
Why did you freak out?
Well, she's laying in the middle of the floor.
Where was she laying when you went in there?
In the middle of the living room. I covered her up with the blanket that she hated. She had a bunch of sores on her, and holes and a bunch of dots on her. Never saw anything like that before in my life.
As hard as Keith tries, the detectives are not sold on his story.
You were found at the scene with Patty.
Yes.
With a bag around her head.
That's what puzzles me right there.
Well, it puzzles us, too.
No, then they used my materials.
What do you mean they used your materials?
My tape.
What do you mean your tape?
My blue masking tape.
To do what?
Tape. No, I didn't eat it.
While Keith claims to have discovered the body on Tuesday at 2 in the morning, officers had only entered the apartment.
We do have a good show for you today. Woo!
told my wife, I said, that boy's gonna kill somebody.
He's menacing, he's evil, he's crooked, he's maniacal, he's dirty, and he kind of makes you want to punch him and kill him.
That day really wouldn't go by where some way or another I didn't think about killing somebody. I guess too much exposure to violence had built up over all the things that I had like shot and all that stuff.
He said, I just want you to know, Aunt Liz, they did not suffer. And his whole voice changed from sweet to, I made sure of that.
If anyone was going to hurt him, it was going to be me. Well, I guess I couldn't protect it for myself.
Before the age of influencers, Mr. Anime carved out a niche with anime reviews and short films on YouTube's early platform. Beneath his persona, however, was a growing obsession. As his videos took on a darker edge, the increasing violence foreshadowed the horrific act to come. No warning was clearer or more disturbing than the title of one of his final videos, Mr. Anime is planning something.
I don't think God will let us
In 2006, 17-year-old Trey Eric Sessler created his YouTube channel, Lynn's Cap Productions.
We do have a good show for you today. We're partying back there, partying up here. Woo!
Though his audience never realized it, a growing madness was slowly consuming Trey, and they had a front row seat to his slow and disturbing descent.
All right, first of all, we've changed up our table a little bit. We now have this, it's the POS gun. We destroyed pieces of with it, and we're definitely gonna be destroying this after we're done with it. Yu-Gi-Oh was so bad in my mind that I just want to kill somebody.
Over the years, his videos began to show signs of a deteriorating mental state, with some reviews lacking his usual enthusiasm.
Shinji, tragic hero, experiences fear and loneliness, and I would like to challenge anyone out there that has never had thoughts of fear or loneliness in their life.
Viewers soon began to notice changes in both his appearance and demeanor, as well as an unsettling shift in content.
Oh, how you doing, everyone? It's Mr. Anime. Or you can call me Trey. You can call me the guy that does the video game reviews, or you can call me the guy that does all the gun stuff now. Basically, what I'm gonna do is, and this is pretty childish and ridiculous, is blow up the couch to the best of my 9mm abilities. So let's see what we can do. Whoa. I wouldn't want to be sitting on that couch right now.
Soon to be revealed are the haunting details of Trey's own confessions, most of which has never been heard before until now. It began on March 20th, 2012, when, according to news articles, a welfare check led Waller, Texas authorities to the Sessler family home, the same house that had served as the backdrop for many of Trey's videos. What had once been a stage for fictional violence had become the site of real, unspeakable carnage. In the garage, an older woman was found motionless in her blood-soaked pajamas, half buried beneath a pile of junk and debris. The very same room where Trey once filmed several anime reviews.
No, this isn't actually a horror anime. I think it is. I think it's horrid and horrible. Horrible.
Curled on the floor of the hallway bathroom, a young man lay in a pool of drying blood. The same room that once served as the set for Trey's short film, Keaton.
That looks good. Very good. You can come on in.
In a bedroom, an older man was found still in his bed, with his legs hanging over the side and his head pressed into the pillow. Each of the three victims sustained multiple gunshot wounds.
The only reason we're here is because the freaking police seized my property with the martial arts training center because we killed 3 people.
Nearly every room in the house reflected a violent outburst, with wrecked furniture, shattered picture frames, and holes in the drywall. Scrawled across the walls was a chilling confession, leaving no doubt the man behind the mass murders was Trey Eric Sessler. After the horrifying discovery, police tracked Trey to his friend Casey's house. Police surrounded it, arresting both Trey and Casey, who had no idea that a murderer had just spent the night at his house.
I'm free. And I don't get what.
I mean, my buddy Levi called me. He was like, Casey, I'm watching Fox 26 News, and you're on there. It's something about your buddy Trey killing somebody, or doing something, or trying to. I'm like, what? And I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what? I put it on 26. I go on here, Trey. I'm like, dude, what's going on? All of a sudden, you know, he's like bolting out the door, and I don't even know which way he went. And he's out the back door, and I ran around. I'm like, what's going on? And I saw lights, and I wasn't trying to resist or run. I was trying to get to my front yard, and then I saw all these helicopters, and I got tackled.
Both Trey and Casey were taken into custody. During questioning, Casey told investigators he had no knowledge of the murders and was not intentionally harboring Trey at his home. Although investigators were initially skeptical, it was Trey who would later reveal the entire truth. 1 month after his arrest, Trey sat down with detectives and delivered a full taped confession, revealing not only how and why he committed such a brutal crime, but also unveiling a disturbing plan he had nearly carried out in the aftermath.
You wanted to talk to us, is that correct?
Yeah, go ahead and ask me anything.
Is there a particular reason you wanted to talk to us one more time?
I was, I don't know if this is correct, but I was reading in some news articles that you guys are having a problem establishing a timeline. I have a clear picture.
You do?
Before recounting the day he took 3 lives, Trey pointed to years of escalating red flags, dark obsessions, and a fixation on violence that ultimately went unnoticed.
There's just a pattern of, there's tons of opportunities where someone could have intervened, but no one did.
Friends and neighbors spoke with investigators about Trey's fascination with guns.
My little brother and I stayed over at Trey's house, and he showed us a lot of different handguns and stuff, but the one that really sticks out was an AR-15, and he had a 100-round drum attached to it, and that was kind of the one, because he mentioned that if you sprayed it into a crowd, you could kill a bunch of people, and I was like, I felt very uneasy about that.
He had a Japanese sniper rifle with extended clip, and that's when he told me he was pointing across the street here.
Right.
He said, I could hit a person over there 300 yards or whatever, you know.
Right.
Instead of saying I could hit a deer or a dog or a person, he said a person, you know, and I thought, boy, right then it rung, I threw one home, told my wife, I said, that boy's going to kill somebody.
I've heard some rumors that there are a couple people around town who are so satisfied with Mr. Enemy review. I don't know why, but I have an inside info that they're going to be coming for me tonight. So, ready.
While speaking with investigators, Trey revealed the story that happened when he was just 13 years old.
I had a CO2-powered BB pistol with me, and I took off down the road, and they sent my brother Mark down there to catch me. And I saw Mark coming behind me, and I turned to him, and I started opening fire on him with the BB pistol, and I saw him kind of cover around it. He took off running back down the road. So I went all the way down the road to the bank, and to my, at that time, pleasant surprise, there was a police officer sitting there at the ATM machine. I reached behind me and I pulled the BB pistol out, and I didn't point it at him. I held it away. I was like, I got a gun. And instantly he pulled his gun out and had it on me. I threw the gun down, and he came over and apprehended me.
Did you have to go see CPS, juvenile probation, anything from that?
Yeah, they dropped the whole thing.
Many of his videos featured stage guns and fantasy killings, fictional brutality, playful and
I really don't feel that bad.
I'm not gonna pay you.
real violence was beginning to take shape in one of the more unsettling ways.
I thought he loved animals like I did. You know, I just thought that he loved them, and he would never, ever dream of hurting an animal. And I guess I was wrong.
Freeze, right,
True
man.
vigilance.
And I don't know how true it was, but they were mentioning that there's all those anime graves and stuff.
Oh, hey, Mr. Anime here. Don't mind me, though. Just doing a little bit of gardening. Nothing interesting about that.
They did have chickens here at this house, and they all died. And I don't know why. I just thought they died.
I loved this chicken to death, and this was the picture of right before she got sick and died eventually.
I don't know, but he had like a rabbit, and he was real attached to it, and all of a sudden it just, like, everybody, like the whole family thought something broke in and took it, and you know.
See, this is what puzzled us. If something got in the cage and got the rabbit, why wasn't there rabbit fur everywhere? If he took it so hard when his little animals would die, I don't know why he kept going through it and
We must find better
getting more
before it's
and
too
more
late.
and more.
He is
But he
bait,
would always
Tally,
come up with another one.
and he will
always.
live until we arrive.
You're just like a rabbit.
Trey revealed a deeply disturbing incident to investigators, describing a time he found a lost Doberman and brought it home with him.
One day, I was just in a bad mood. I took the dog into the garage. I put a sheet over my the driver's seat so it wouldn't scratch up my fabric with its claw. And it was just sitting there like a person. I took it out to Snow Road, and I had a little semi-automatic 22 that I sold a long time ago. And I just proceeded to shoot the dog.
He later attempted to ransom it back to its owner, but she'd already learned it had been killed through a farmer who found the dog's remains. He then maliciously taunted her by telling her he was the one who took its life.
I was totally sober when I shot my cat.
Men.
I just got home from a long shift at work, and I don't know why, but I opened the door and I had a little kid. I don't know why we had to come all the way to Logbourne. I started attacking it for some reason. I don't know why. I can't even say to this day why I did that. I grabbed the brick barrel 20 gauge that I gave to my brother, and I stuck a buckshot shell in it, and I pulled the hammer back and I shot the cat basically like in half. I called my parents and I told them about what happened, and he told me he actually shot the cat. I told them to help me come up and clean it up, and they wouldn't come up. I called them basically yelling at the top of my lungs like, yeah, and, I just started getting, y'all need to come up here right now and help me clean it up. And they were like, they're like, you need to calm down, Trey. And I'm like, y'all get up here right now. They're like, we don't want to come up there with you. We're this upset. And we calmed down and started cleaning up the trail of blood. Waller County, there's a lot of cows, and a lot of horses. I was thinking, I can easily go up to a pasture and fire a high-velocity rifle at a cow. The other cows can't rat out on me. They can't say anything.
His brutality toward animals marked the early signs of something fundamentally disturbing. His closest to prey had insanity.
One thing that I found a little strange, there was this, like I play guitar, and Mark was wanting to play the drums, we were going to write music. One song that Trey suggested we write was something called The Beast in My Head. I just thought that was kind of strange, and actually I asked Mark, I was like, why do you think he wants us to write that? And he's like, oh, maybe he's got a beast in his head.
After a chilling research paper to play the discovery on his laptop, Trey revealed what had only been on his mind.
When I had done all the serial killer studies, I contemplated purposefully turning myself into a serial killer. But I looked at the requirements to be one of those, and you have to kill 3 people, and it has to be there has to be a cooling down period in between murders. And I just couldn't commit to that.
His studies included some of history's most notorious killers, including Ted Bundy, David Berkowitz, Eileen Wuornos, Jerry Brudos, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Kip Kinkle, figures whose gruesome legacies appeared to fuel his dark curiosity.
The reason that I had studied all these people was because I wanted to see what their strengths were, what their weaknesses were, the number of people that were killed and injured according to what weapons they had, which weapons would be most effective. I even graded the weapons on a 1 to 10 scale with an explanation of why I gave that grading. People like Kip Kinkle with a 22 got low scores. I know you're very familiar with Charles Wood. DUT sniper who was in the bot towers. People like him that had army training and high-powered sniper rifles they got hired for it because they knew what weapons were necessary going into the crime to commit maximum damage.
In April of 2009, Trey took a break from short films and anime reviews to rant on the topic of school shootings.
I'm ranting on something a little bit anime unrelated. I'm ranting on all the shootings that have been happening. Pittsburgh, New York, Alabama, California. They had an article that were like, well, the economy's gone bad. Everyone's losing their job and getting mad and shooting everybody. Yeah, I guess that makes sense since a lot of the shooters lately have recently lost their job. But I'm a firearms owner myself, but it is a little bit disturbing to know that you could be a victim in something like this at these times. All the people that were victims, you think it won't happen to me, but sometimes it does. But seriously, every day I open Yahoo, I'm like, well, let's see what today's shooting is, and hey, there's another one.
Trey detailed a series of plans to investigators and revealed that he saved satellite images of specific locations. One in particular was Waller Junior High School.
This plan involved striking about 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. during the lunch crowd. And the idea was pretty much to somehow breach the black gate, either by ramming it with a car, or that was pretty much the only way to do it. And basically you do the same thing that Kid People did, except instead of a .22 rifle, it would be a more high-powered rifle. A day really wouldn't go by where, it sounds terrible, but a day really wouldn't go by that in some way or the other I didn't think about killing somebody.
He's menacing, he's evil, he's crooked, he's maniacal, he's dirty, and he kind of makes you want to punch him and kill him.
I mean, why do you think that is?
I couldn't get my mind off of it. Like, I mean, why? I would not leave it. I was doing the amateur filmmaking stuff, and it really wasn't getting me the notoriety that I was looking for.
But why do you feel you need the notoriety? Let's take someone else's life to get notoriety.
I felt it. I no longer feel that much because of what happened in my house. It was a little too traumatizing to think about.
Trey will soon describe with chilling clarity the grim horrors that unfolded inside his family home. For now, things with Trey seemed to take a turn in August of 2010 when he moved out to live on his own in Hempstead, Texas.
My grandmother passed away a while ago, and now I moved in, so I now have a new house.
He was very paranoid while he was staying at that Hempstead home by himself. Yeah. Because, there's a lot of crime and stuff, and he's always kept those guns close. Like,
I mean, was anybody after him?
No. He just was afraid of somebody coming and breaking in.
I had so many locks on the bedroom door I slept at, and there would be times when I would tie the front and the back door together with kitchen cords and all that and get in. And there was an instance where in the living room
They see you, and they get the idea they're going to be saved. No one's going to be saved. Least of all you.
Gonna chop you into pieces, then find a use for each one. I hate waste.
By December 2011, Trey had begun experiencing health issues, a development that left many of his musicians concerned.
I've had a little bit of shortness of breath lately, and a little bit of back pain and stuff. I've been sleeping too well, my eyes are a little swollen, so I need sunshades, and it seems like I've got the diagnosis of pneumothorax. So, if you're religious, I would appreciate it if you prayed for me.
In 2012, he uploaded a video titled Mr. Anime is Experiencing.
This is just an update video to let you guys know that I'm going to reward myself with probably a 2 or 3 week break coming up here on YouTube videos, anime reviews in particular. I might do some blog stuff.
I want to thank you guys a lot for sticking with me and watching the channel. I got more subscribers than ever. I have more views than ever, and everything is going really good.
This particular video was removed from his channel for unknown reasons, and many took it as a clue for the brutal act that would soon unfold. Less than a week before the tragic killings, Trey allegedly uploaded another in which he updated his followers on a positive change in his life.
Good news is that I now found a full-time job in a department that I'm interested in or just done. I'm still going to be doing the Google thing though, and I'm still going to be doing the videos. So keep supporting Mr. Anime. I'll still be doing anime reviews, not as many because the job will be full-time. But thanks to all of y'all, I've been able to be recognized by some people, and I'm going to be doing some good stuff.
But whatever future Trey may have had, a shocking turn.
It's nothing.
While most news articles list March 20th as the tragic day the killings took place, first-hand accounts from Trey state the events unfolded earlier, beginning on the night of Sunday, March 18th, when he visited his family in Waller. It was then that an accidental discharge set an already troubled mind in motion.
I had accidentally fired a round off from the 22, and it hit my bed. I believe there's a bullet hole in the bed, and nobody heard it. It had flashed on my mind that they didn't hear the gun go off, so it kind of told me I could fire a 22 in the house without it being heard.
Later that night, he had a few drinks with his brother Mark before deciding to return to Hempstead.
So he stays in the room, and I go and I get in my Mustang, and I drive to Hempstead, and shouldn't have been drunk driving, but I was. You know the drink Four Loko can? It was the old formula, and I had been keeping it for a rainy day.
After consuming the alcohol, Trey then made the fateful decision to return to his family home